Okay, we will be checking out the Hand of Fate.
One more for the game.
One more
Come,
for the game.
Sit.
You have passed the 13 gates. And you come to my table to play the game of life and death. Your stake is wagered. I refuse none who come here. Yet, I say, turn back.
Mysterious.
The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of. Here is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me. Let the cards fall where they may.
The Twisted
We
Canyon.
begin.
You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. The walls of the canyon are covered in thick vines, perfect for climbing. Let's get it.
Choose
to
from
pull
these
the
options.
Success card. Success! Very carefully retrieve the weapon from the ancient corpse, which is a sword. 23 damage.
A moment
Upgrade.
to savor. That will make you much more effective.
Maiden. One day in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Marith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What would you ask for me? Ask for life, as you wish.
A little extra health, but it is only a momentary respite.
Mr. Lionel. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at a local tavern, the strange man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention. Ow! And you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation. Ooh, he is smart. What does he need? Well, all I can give you is the bread from my plate. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and a shield materializes. There you go, old bean. He smiles a warm grin that reveals all his chipped and yellow teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I? No, but I could use that
You can now
shield.
reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive. Your journey is well begun. This is what I was looking for. You show some aptitude for the game.
A shady groove off the
Perhaps
beaten
this
trail
will not
you
be as
find a
boring as
traveling
I thought.
merchant to look for wandering adventurers. Tinkers sell items of all descriptions.
If you were wondering why you've been collecting all that gold, you now have your answer. We're starting to get into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards. I'm sure you are grateful for that. What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush, eh?
We've been ambushed. 3 of dust.
You can now counter your opponent's attacks. Hit the
Counter
counter
stun.
button when you
Dodge.
see the flashing indicator.
right back, guys.
Take your time if you like. I've waited long enough.
Nice of him to wait. Nice.
Increasing the effect of one sort of magic with another.
Gold.
All you need is a channel for power, and it's simple enough.
A winding trail. Suddenly a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. Alright, let's go. Get owned.
A classical approach to dealing with crowds. Artifacts provide powerful special abilities to use in combat, but it takes time to ready them. You have reached my first champion. A good man driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal. Some enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own counterattack. Down into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained.
some new cards.
Shall we deal again? Ah, good. Now you understand the basics, we can begin in earnest. Your hero is returned to his beginning items. Our decks are reset. Welcome to the cabinet, home of the members of my court. Time for you to face my undead army. Meet the Jack of Skulls. New content awaits you. It will be awarded when you complete your run. I will add my own cards to the deck. How boring life would be without a little spice. You play for life and death. Prepare yourself. Running water protects against many things.
Your path is blocked by a river.
Generally,
The water
though,
is clear.
it's just a pain to get past.
Pass it. Or not.
Oh dear.
Lost my gold in the river.
I was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception.
Thank you for the shield.
Fair Merith. I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories. Bound once more, seeking the heart of it all. Many have reached this far. Further, in fact. I do not know if you have what it takes to do better than they did. This token will unlock more cards.
You hear a shout from up ahead and sounds of battle. Racing forwards, you discover a warrior surrounded by the undead. Stranger, here,
More
take my
skeletons
mace and
for
put
you
an
to
end to
deal
these
with.
monstrosities. Holy. Damage against enemies. Yes.
Really?
Equip it.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah. Holy damage. Come on, man. Easy. GG. Good work putting them to rest. Keep the mace. We have enough back at Kadir, he says, slowly standing. We've been hearing reports of undead in our kingdom recently, and I came to investigate. He stops and looks around at all the bone fragments. More of them here than I suspected. Some new horror must have decided to settle in these parts and brought its minions. I must head back to the capital and report this to the Duke. Watch your step, my friend. There is something more powerful at work than just these skeletons.
Token is yours. Well done.
Twisted
That
Canyon.
first moment, that glinting weapon,
Let's get it.
the call to action, to adventure. Truly, there is nothing like it.
Axe, 25 damage. Nope.
Head downwards, if you dare. Good. Now all you need to do is
Ambushed.
find and kill the Jack of Skulls, and we can progress.
Failure.
An ambush? Hardly fair, is it?
You don't. Kicked.
I cannot expect you to get by without some protection. One of my cards. A small benefit. I will not be so graceful for long.
Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you.
It's not enough that you kill them, you'll curse them too.
Yes, yes. The devil's
I
choice.
like this demon.
The cloaked devil
He
appears in your
lies
path.
as often as he tells the
Here to
truth.
test your might. Choose your foe.
I did not realize you were such a fearsome adversary. I will bear that in mind.
Owned. Excellent, you have passed my test. Have some treasure.
A knife for all, and mercy for none. Artifacts give you powerful abilities to use in combat. The undead.
Jack
Of
of
all
Skulls.
the players in the game, these are the most dangerous in the world, yet in no natural form. A wrongness, an error, cheating. Shots from rifles cannot be deflected. You would do better to avoid them. Are you agile enough? Well done. Well done indeed. But you have roused the dead in their dusty tombs, and even I cannot say what will come of it. Now our wager becomes more interesting. Will the tools you've earned suffice to address the challenges I pose? That is the question, is it not? Shall we deal again? Another round, and our game truly begins. A bold woman, this one. She did not collapse when the Empire did. No, she took up arms, organized her people, and vowed that in a country where death had gathered, she would be the one dealing it. Some cards are locked and cannot be removed from your deck. Now we play for the cup, the first of my symbols. I've added some cards to spice up the game. In addition to the pain and gain decks,
Door to the landlocked
there are now
lever
blessings
opens
and
with a creak,
curses.
breaking the silence like a
Choose
thunderclap
your
in a
steps
tomb.
carefully.
Proprietor greets you. Welcome, traveler. Before I can treat you with our hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen, heard, or God forbid, smelled a kraken? Consider yourself lucky. There is no more foul a beast than a kraken. I am Carlo. Welcome to the landlocked lover. After giving you some time to enjoy the warmth of some stale bread, Carlo approaches you. I've heard rumors of boats going missing from the small village port of Norwich. No survivors, no witnesses. Norwich port is run by bandits, thieves, and smugglers. There's no way to know what's really happening here. Perhaps you could have a look around.
Priests, gods, and eternal
Need
damnations.
a walking priest
I
who
have
greets
no
you in a
truck
friendly
with
manner.
any of
For a
it.
small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. It's a lot of food, man. Hopefully we get a huge success here. Taking all my food. Just regular success. It is done. Any hit.
Blessings will remain
Combat
always
will
active and are
poison.
never removed.
It's not a very
Unless
good
you
blessing.
die, of course. Then you're back where you began, as always.
give you some more food.
Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed. This game is still only beginning. New rules, new tools, new abilities. We have far to go as yet.
They're wary from your ventures. Hours pass and the crowd starts to thin. The bard begins to move around the room, playing requests from small groups. He serenades a pair of young lovers for a meager sum, and is generously tipped for leading a group of blacksmiths and a raucous chorus of foul language aimed at the folks from the next town over. He approaches you. Well, what do we have here? A most distinguished adventurer. No tawdry tale of insipid chivalry or brass tribalism will do. You, sir, merit a stirring ballad of bloodshed, heroism, and death. Why, thank you. The bard sings for you the fable of the White Minotaur, a legendary beast who is master of both might and magic. Its power is such that it has felled every adventurer, bounty hunter, or treasure seeker it has ever crossed. At the close of his song, the bard leans in close to you and whispers, "The White Minotaur is no myth. I met a man 2 nights ago who hunts the beast as if he were its long shadow. I'd wager that any adventurer would be interested in the tales he told me over supper. All yours for a small donation." Like the look of you. Does 5 gold sound fair? The bard bestows upon you all the knowledge that he's gleaned about the White Minotaur.
It lives in every game. That initial moment where things begin. I have worked on these cards all my days, and the canyon has been there from the outset. Given how rarely one encounters the folk, you are fortunate indeed to meet Merith again. Or perhaps we are merely cycling around the wheel and dipping into the same memories time and time again. It's better than trudging along a muddy road, certainly. Noble causes turn to rotten enterprise. You may win this battle and send the Queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process? Inevitable, I suppose. So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry. Still, she fought well and bravely. which is all I expect from my pawns and players. You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun. I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You have taken them from me in mere moments. Come, play again. Do you have what it takes to defeat the rats? Ah, the rats. They have swarmed up from the dark places beneath the realms of humanity and now squat amongst your cities and feast and shriek and hunt and writhe. Our Lord of Plagues does like to rub your nose in misfortune.
Let's see how well he does. Oh, there's a queen in there.
A choice. Select your desire.
Huge success! Your light armor makes the crossing easy, and you even stop to dive for some shiny stones. Lots of gold.
Take the token. It is yours. A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom. Each of these cards is crafted from your memories and built from your experience. I created them, but only in the abstract. It is the importance you place on them that makes them real. Interesting choice. You might think the world of the cards is grim. Yet, even in the darkness, there is light to be found. I'm starting to wonder if you're simply leaving this card in as a quick way to get your hands on a shield. Well then, how will you deal with this?
Let's beat him up.
Distinctly average. What do you expect me to say? Congratulations? Armor protects you from damage. The best armor, of course, does so much more.
Ambushed.
Again, the surprise attack. The novelty must wear thin on subsequent travels. An excellent way to turn an injury into an asset. I'm sure you are grateful for that. Now you begin to trespass upon the Ratmen's hunting grounds. Plague by name and plague by nature, the rats leave behind a deadly toxin. Now we begin to raise the stakes. The arena itself will fight against you. Beware of my traps.
Need better weapon. Give me better weapon. You sigh as you search the bodies, finding nothing. If there only there were another way to stop this plague of ratmen. Pay someone to take care of it, perhaps. Angry mob.
So quick
As
to
you approach
anger.
the small town of
That's what
Witchburn,
makes
an
them a
angry
mob,
mob of
really.
peasants confronts you. The ratmen have eaten all the food. We've demanded your food. Get him! Uh-oh.
Ouch.
I lost my weapon? That's not good. Yes, I still have some gold. Let's see what this guy has. Well, I need a weapon, so...
Are you sure that's the right approach?
Yes. I do believe so. On
Better
to the
than
next
trudging along
floor.
a muddy road. Certainly. There's a
Goblin King
token in it for
Halls.
you if you win.
One night as you lie in the forest clearing, you are disturbed by the sight of a shadowy figure watching from the darkness. Well met, the goblin explains, stepping into the light, sitting by the fire. Just the armed warrior I've been seeking. Elaborate, please. The goblin makes himself comfortable. My name is Mr. Lionel, and I have a tale of woe to share with you, and perhaps an opportunity for you to make a tidy profit off my misfortune. He goes on to tell the story of his troubles with the king of goblins while lamenting his subsequent banishment from the goblin community. The king could have shown leniency, given that his daughter and I were both drunk from the excellent Delasian brandy served at his coronation. Instead, he opted to make his first official act my banishment. The fool will regret it now, though. For now is time for my revenge. For hundreds of years, the Goblin Kings have gathered treasure and hoarded it in a series of enchanted and ever-changing treasure vaults. Only the Goblin King himself knows where his treasure vaults are hidden, but now I have a way to find them. I just need a lock of Evelyn hair. Alright. Excellent. Just get the hair by any means possible. Don't worry, I'll find you again when the quest is complete. With that, he returns to the shadows and sits down behind a bush watching you. Creepy.
Ah, the wandering mendicant.
You can have some
Will
food.
humanity ever move beyond poverty, religion, and charity? Useful.
Triple damage against
This
stunned
tale
foes.
begins,
That's
and
pretty
then
good.
proceeds
Seems
relentlessly.
good.
With each step, you will discover a new card and a deeper mystery.
Decent arrival. You are minding your own business in a local tavern when suddenly 3 masked men burst through the doors, grab a young man from the bar and manhandle him outside. One patron burst out in protest, but is quickly silenced by the solemn stares of all those around him. Leave them be, Garrett. If it is time, then it must be done. You follow the masked man outside. Immediately you're confronted by a large crowd all wearing masks. Their leader speaks to you. Whoa there, stranger. I would really prefer that no outsider witness what we're about here. I know that this may look like a godforsaken thing we do, but you have no idea of the troubles, so I ask you not to involve yourself. I will not ask twice. We have no time for objections. The crowd turns and drags away the young man, their torches burning a mirthful light into the distance. Once the light is faded from sight, you follow their path into the forest. You catch up with him, and to your surprise, they are gathered around a yawning portal that whirls with malicious portent. Despite their disguises, it is obvious that none of the hooded figures relish the sight before them, and many are obviously distraught. The captive is carried away to the portal atop the shoulders of 6 people, as though they were his coffin bearers and he already dead. The young man's struggles are subdued by bonds of rope. I will save you! You burst forth from your hiding place and plead with the assembled crowd not to go through whatever bizarre ritual they are engaged in, but you gain no support. Their leader eventually speaks above the crowd. If this man is so adamant that one of your own should not be sent to the underworld, then perhaps he should go himself. You are immediately seized by the crowd and pushed towards the portal. Try as you might, they are too strong. You cannot escape. You stumble and fall into the portal. You fall to the ground with only a gentle jolt. You find yourself in a forest that bears the most striking resemblance to where you once just were, but with 2 slightly differences. The crowd of masked onlookers are gone, and the sky burns with bright red flames. Out of the sulfur and flames emerge 4 hell beasts. The beast of hell. So be it. Really need a better weapon.
Well done.
After you destroy the last hell beast, the portal stirs back to life. And I return, I'm guessing. Something clicked past that. Forced
Roaming
escape.
ever forward.
Your path
hunting
forwards
for the
takes you
truth.
into the forest.
Hush. Can you hear the way his claws scratch the tiles?
Stumble upon a rat
They will not
hunting
let
party.
you pass so easily. Prepare yourself. Win this and claim my token.
As dusk settles, you arrive at a small village known as Lesser Dimsgate. The locals are gathered at a shabby-looking inn. "Something must be done," shouts a voice, raised in anger. "They took all of our gold and food. Will nobody stand up to them?" "I will. They went that way not an hour ago." You easily catch up to the band of ruffians. They seem overly content and are in no rush. As you approach, the one who seems to be their leader notices you. "Kill him! He looks like a troublemaker." Damn, that's a big band of bandits. All ye bandits. You gather the stolen supplies and return them to the villagers. Those bandits will trouble you no longer. Oh, they weren't bandits. They worked for the White Council, and it was our turn to give tribute. No more tributes. Sleep in the
Spirits
forest.
roaming the darkness.
Sleeping in the forest,
With the
you're jolted
struggles,
awake by a voice
the
calling your
boundaries are
name. You see
weaker
a
than they've
vaguely
ever been.
human-shaped ghost rushing towards you. Weapon already in hand, the ghost stops abruptly, signaling it means no harm. "You forget me already. Has this place already corrupted you so? I should not be here. I fear his servants already know where I am." For a brief moment, the ghost's pale eyes feel achingly familiar. "Please come home soon." Eating one food. Okie dokie.
He awaits. Plague and pestilence and blood and teeth.
Plague, pestilence, blood, and teeth. The Jack of Plague.
queens and kings of the rat kind have lost a child here today. Your prize. For slaughter, your reward. Come, play. I do not want to just sit here. Now we play. Some men thrive in anarchy and chaos. The King of Dust is one such. His tools are cruelty and terror, and I suspect he will harbor a great hatred for you, my friend. In these lands, the King of Dust takes his tithe of all. You face the first of my kings. Each has shaped the nature of their forces with the strength of their will. They will turn that power to your destruction.
Have the bread from my plate.
Deeper towards our foe. Do you understand how this game works now? Do you comprehend the stakes?
Ambushed by dust and plague. Now we're doing some damage.
I'm impressed. Few select these sorts of weapons because nobody ever anticipates being in peril. Such misplaced confidence is usually their downfall. A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom. Some of your foes will take those curses to the grave and beyond. You treat powerful artifacts as though they were toys. What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent. Every game must have both winners and losers. Without them, it degenerates into nothingness. Choose from these options. I made that a little too powerful. I will have to rebalance that next time. A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
As you attempt to discover more about the bizarre portal you encountered, one name keeps reoccurring, a mystic named Alicia. Apparently her expertise on all aspects of Shadow Realm's interdimensional travel and Beasts of the Void is unparalleled. You track Alicia's cavern. She travels under the guise of a fortune teller. Her appearance doesn't match the whispers about her. She is considerably shorter and has much more of a beard. She audibly clears her throat before speaking to you. Welcome, stranger. She recoils in mock blindness. The dark clouds of fate swirl around you in a tempest. For a little gold, I can help you see your future through the storm. Yes, huge success. Mystic eyes flash wide open. Your fortune is awash with death and destruction, but there is also hope. You carry fortune's favor with you. How may I aid you in your endeavors? To someone with such a powerful aura as yours, I could tell of what I know. The price for such information, though, would be high. Sadly, I see that you have nothing I desire, no magical artifacts. Perhaps if you returned, I would be more forthcoming.
What sort of scoundrel would go through a sleeping man's belongings?
See there, Princess, spare an apple, would you? There's a good lad. Looks like Nancy here wants a fight. I need that food, so bring it on.
Food is crucial for healing. If you travel without food, your strength will not be restored between encounters. You'll also begin to starve. It seems you'll learn that soon enough, though. The deeper you go, the greater the risk of starvation.
I should have took down the Fora Plague.
A coarse defense, but a valuable one nonetheless. Your provisions are running low. Can you press on? On this floor, the King of Dust waits for you. He is prepared. Are you?
Food. Glorious food.
The bandits are sorely loyal to their king. They will not let you reach him easily. 6 bandits to keep you on your toes. At its heart, these traveling shows are but mockeries of the true mysteries.
One day as the dusk gathers, you reach a large country townhouse. Traveling circus, strange sights and stranger smells confront you as you begin to wander between tents and stalls that were once brightly colored, now faded and stained with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys, past wonders and amazement, seeming almost dazed. There's something about this place that dulls your senses, and for a while you forget your quest. Since the hidden malice, you try to turn and find your way back out of town. You somehow lose your way and end up heading further into the crowds. The small tent of a fortune teller entices you to enter. Sitting opposite a shadowed old crone, you look into a crystal ball and see yourself in combat sometime in the future.
I'm sure it's not called Dead Man's Gorge without reason. No king falls without a challenge. I'm sure you are grateful for that. It amuses me to watch them theorize, to attempt to discern the very likeness of the gods down to their toes. Ha! Let us see how you progress with that millstone around your neck. Of course, you can remove your curses at shops if you can find them. Still, I'm keen to see how you handle your disadvantages. A crucible to heat and purify the flawed metal. You, in this case. The Jack of Skulls returns to the fray. Would you expect any less?
Easy. Rich.
A chance to buy more food. You must be relieved. Very nice indeed. You may have to contend with every bandit in the kingdom before you reach the king.
Apparently.
A choice. Select your desire. A small aid to navigation, but still. As pleases you. Very few are so foolish as to deliver themselves to the king.
Come on, King. See what you got.
There are many who will be pleased that you have defeated the likes of my lesser king. As for me, I think you have but proven that I must defeat you entirely. A set of new trinkets for you. You will need them, and more. Come once more to the game. The more you play, the more I wonder. The suit of scales are represented by these lizard men. Quiet, patient, lethally subtle, and coldly intelligent. Of all the creatures I have incarnated as suits, these please me the most. You have taken one of my symbols. But now we begin to play in earnest. My scepter is at stake, and I do not intend to lose it. Scales. I have saved the lizard men for now, but the stakes have been raised. There is no weapon I will not use against you. Many of these blessings are too good for the likes of you. I appreciate your efforts. I worked hard on this game. It is a pleasure to see you play. A ship at dock is worth nothing until it sails. Here is your token. Well done. It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly. Though I admire his ilk, I live by very different rules.
Owned. I need some
Hungry
food.
mouths. War leaves nothing else. It seems you have made an enemy of the Rat Men. They do not normally attack unless provoked. A little food. Not a great change, but enough to switch the odds a little. What an ignominious way to go. I do hope you find something to eat soon. We play for a token now. Now, starvation begins.
Give me a good fortune.
Choose from these options. From now on, you'll be taking damage, unless you can find more food, of course.
I guess I'll just go through all of my gold. There it is, finally.
Finally, an opportunity to eat. I'm sure you are grateful for that. These trails wind, and our goals wind with them. My voice and these words draw us closer to the inevitable conclusion. I always admire a man who can turn an enemy's force against them.
What we get? What we get? Yes. Yes.
Aha! The Count enters the picture.
On a dark, moonless night down a lonely road, you encounter a hooded stranger. Greetings, friend. I am in need of sustenance. Would you like to offer some of your vigor in exchange for gold? He wants my blood. Fuck you.
Our lives are often lived thus, are they not? Pushed back and forth by the whims of nobility or power. Starvation begins to set in. Try to stay calm. Fear will only hasten your demise. The lizard men are nothing if not patient. He waits for you. A choice. Select your desire. Such lamentable misfortune. Perhaps this achievement will help soothe the sting.
You're breaking the fourth wall.
Now that was close.
It's gonna be really close if I don't get some food. I'll be freaking dead. There we go.
Armor that gives you the proportional strength and power of a barbarian, which you are on closer examination. Our hero needs sustenance badly.
Nice. Nice. treasure.
A treasure chest. What more iconic emblem of success could we imagine?
No! Deadly gas. No! Tripping! Drawing in the poisonous mist, you try to recover and stumble through the other side. It's 10 max
Oh
health.
dear.
It's 5 max health. It's 10 max health.
Again, a token is at stake.
Come on. Surely this time. No!
Now,
Right,
a
Jack.
fight for the ages.
Let's go.
I expect greatness. Well played. Well played indeed. You have defeated something that I never expected to die. The wand represents my will in the purest sense. It is not too late for you to give up now. Go peacefully to your fate and leave me to mine. You begin to assemble a credible deck. Let us see what happens next. Halfway done. Let us continue. Into the depth.
That'll be it for this game for now. I'll come back to it later, and we'll be back in short break. Okay, bye.